Send topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang. You ready to tell? Let's get on the brass tacks, will we? I gave Nightmare on Elm Street a 8.8 out of 10 wangs.
Why? Why?
Because I've seen Freddy a million times, whether it's been top 10 videos, photographs, documentaries. I've seen this cat a million times. But I haven't seen this film in about 6 to 8 years. And I wasn't expecting to be so scared.
Oh, really? Wow.
The directing is very strong, telling a story of survival with teenagers, but protecting Freddy Krueger's aura and looks, his makeup and whatnot, because it's 1980s. It ain't gonna look that great. But Wes Craven does this with mixing the very, very unique look of Freddy Krueger with fun, fresh, and now iconic shots, and looking back at a guy wearing a fucking fedora and a Christmas sweater and making him look so creepy, and keeping it to such a low minimum of what you see of him, and how making that very terrifying. And knowing, like I said in the beginning, knowing what he looks like, I was like, man,
that there's impressive.
You get great build in the film, and the tension helps that a lot. The tension holds up extremely well in the film. It does its job to a T. It scares the fuck out of you. And as a horror movie, that's its job, right?
Right!
Wes Craven, being the QP of the film, gives a great score to complement the horror and the tension, and the acting is pretty fucking solid. You know, like, he, as the QB, the director of the film, I think he got exactly what he wanted to out of these actors. And their acting is very good. And it gets the point across.
Ease. The greatest of ease.
That's right.
The teenagers, they were given a point to hit, and they do. Robert Englund, same thing. Do I need to even say he played Freddy Krueger? Is there anything I'm going to say right now that you haven't heard in another video?
No.
The set design in this film is amazing. It really adds to the horror and the tension in the film, and it really is very creepy. It's probably one of the best set designs in horror history that I can think of off the top of my head for sure. It's very effective. Speaking about effective, the effects in the film, they're practical. Practical effects are the best, and these practical effects are amazing as well. It gets the fucking point across. It scares you. You know, it gets Freddy Krueger's, what he can do, his powers off very well. It's very effective in scaring you. Wes Craven, he adds all these little elements in that adds to the horror and the terror of the film, and it does it. It's amazing. It does it excellently. And on top of that, the idea that he can kill you while you're sleeping, and that psychological element in the film, is very terrifying, and it used to scare me, and I didn't want to go to sleep as a kid because of that. And it's kind of like Jaws, you know. I don't want to get in the water after I watch Jaws, but it is what it is. But to have that psychological element in this film, it sets Nightmare on Elm Street apart from all the other slasher movies.
That's a fact.
It's such a credible idea to put into a horror film that this man can kill you in your dreams. But this film has one dream too many. The ending puts a sour taste in your mouth. Personally, I thought the drop top coming down as Freddy Krueger, I thought that was corny. And then it gets awful with this scene right here. However, I was cool with her dying twice in the film because I didn't like her character. Her character felt very jumbled. And in the film with such good build-up, this character stands out because it's, to me personally, it comes off super
Random.
In one scene, out of the blue, she's like, she's fine. She's a typical mom. She's very caring. And then next thing you know, she's a drunk. And you get Freddy's backstory out through her character as well, which feels forced. And on paper, it works. But watching the scene and her character throughout is very inconsistent, I guess you would say, her character. Besides those couple of things in the film, me and Future thought the film was incredible. This movie still holds up today. It's very terrifying. I was very scared watching it. I'm not a huge horror movie person because I don't like to be scared. So watching this, I was very scared.
You're a pussy.
So for this film to be as impactful and as scary and iconic all these years later shows how good the filmmaking is in the film, and the characters, the writing, directing, etc. Set design, very underrated. I'm gonna throw that in there. For sure, I'll say it again. Set design, very good. All those things added to the film and the film experience, which is why I gave Nightmare on Elm Street a 8.8 out of 10 wings. Tell me what you thought about this film down in the comment section below. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.